Hooters! The American icon Hooters has filed for bankruptcy. A sad day for men everywhere. Every man remembers their first trip to Hooters. I remember when my pops took me to Hooters for the first time. It was after a Little League game. I went 4 for 4 at the plate, not to brag. Pop said to me as he sipped his beer, "You see that large-breasted woman over there, son?" I said, "I sure do, Dad." He patted my head and replied, "That's who I'm leaving your mother for." I said, "Great call, Dad." Hooters has died, which is what happens when your brand is sex appeal, but you're competing for attention in an environment where the average woman wears less clothing to their gym than a Hooters waitress does to work. What man is gonna waste his money on overpriced and disgusting hens when he can simply go to his local farmer's market to see women's nipples poking through their shirt for free? If it sounds like I'm blaming women for the loss of Hooters, I am. Welcome to my rant of the week. Women and their boobs. Boobs are everywhere these days. You go on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and there's boobs upon boobs upon boobs shoved into my face. And I am sick of it. Call me old-fashioned, but I grew up in a time, the early 2000s, when nip slips meant something. Nip slips used to be newsworthy. Remember February 1st, 2004 at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas? Some of you pervs might. Those who don't, here's a hint. Justin Timberlake, Super Bowl, halftime show. Yep, Janet Jackson and the chocolate Hershey kisses seen around the world. For me as a young horny teenager, it was one of those moments in history you remember exactly where you were when it happened. Just like 9/11, I was in my bed masturbating. But do you think, for a second, if Janet Jackson happened today, horny adolescent boys would appreciate it as much as my generation and the generations before me did? No chance. In their palm, they have access to boobies anywhere, any place they go. They can watch it in the car, in class, at a funeral. X, Instagram, TikTok aren't even suited for work these days. You sign on and there's nipples and camel toes as far as you can scroll. I know I might sound negative to women right now, but I'm not trying to be. I am trying to help women. Your boobs are captivating, and those nipples, when seen, should be celebrated and appreciated. We as men, and the lesbros, should wonder what's underneath. But nowadays, there's no mystery to these titties. And that devastates me. 'Cause seeing a boob used to mean something. Rest in peace, Hooters.